I'm entering back into the world of Legend of Dragoon. And yeah, it's funny how the characters are clothed with the elemental properties and stuff. It's kind of hilarious. But I was over here farming 0 parts again to get to where I want to be. I can rewind. I think I gotta get in that area, so that's where I wanted to go. I shouldn't have went to the town, because all I'm doing is finding a new area to grind in pretty much, and this is an old area. I have my dragoons the way I want them. That's Madness Hero. She has the automatic addition thing on. Let me think, what else did I do off screen? Let's just, well, I got 41,021 gold. Then on the addition side, let's go in the menu. This is where I'm forced to level up. I have all of his at level 5. So once I get his next edition, I can technically get the 7th. She's leveling up Hard Blade. She's got automatic addition on. Him, if I got some of the 4 gods to one more level, it would be max. He is actually maxed, Albert. He's maxed on additions. And then her, she has to level up with Dart as well. And I think him too. He has to level up in order to get him. So there wasn't no getting around it. I think this is the area I need to be in. I'll go through each battle. I think I know where I'm going. Home of Gigantos, Flower City. I might have to go there. Yeah, I gotta go to the Twin Castle. The automatic addition is so good, it makes every addition successful. But since I don't have to level her up, I'm gonna switch out my party members. Well, there's no sense in leveling her up. Her other characters' additions are gonna be very much way better. So my mind's focused on that right now. So let me just go into the menu here. I'll get into town first, that way I know. Please insert this too. Please rate. Okay, I will insert this too. Don't worry about that. And I'll wait. It won't be long, I'm sure. Let's see, addition, replace. So Maru, she's out. Albert is leveling up his level 8, or well, his last limit edition, his last edition. Yeah, let's take Congo out. And with that in mind, we'll just give her something else that she could use, like the Phantom Shield. Go here. I'm pretty sure he can actually just do his addition. I can. It's not a hard one at all. So I'm just gonna put that on. And I got something to put on Coggle. Oh, where do you go here? This. I think I gotta go up to the Twin Tower. I hope I am live. Yeah, here we go. Here's some story. And I welcome any boss fight that they want to give me. Okay, this is a mimic of what happened earlier in the town. She's returned after a year of sleep. Alright, so she was adored by the town. And yeah, this is where she starts acting better, I think. You know, it's one thing to admit to your own fault. Yeah, you're a good person. But if you admit to other people's faults, like, how? You weren't controlled. I mean, you weren't controlling that person. If there is a good way to live, no matter who you are or what, you know, where you're from, or if you're good versus, you know, bad. Because, like, a lot of people go for the good versus evil technique in storytelling. And, like, you could switch the point of view on some stories to where it just doesn't seem like the villain is that villainous. And once I get into the castle, I'll have to find everyone. What was I gonna do? Let me look at arms here. I got on Ultimate War God, but it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a boss fight for quite a while. So, yeah, there we go. In this area, I think I gotta talk to my party members. It's a story event. There we go. Rose and Maru, I think, lead this. No, there is no boss. I'm getting my hypes up because last time I was here, I had to fight the Aqua Dragoon. Alright, so what kind of name is Dart for a character? Like, do you think that he just darts into action, or like, really? I mean, I'd like to know some origins of the name Dart. Because dartboard, play darts, like, it's almost like naming your kid Spike, you know? Rose, we already get, it's just, you know, a girl's name. Albert, another guy's name. Miranda, Shanna, but Dart? You know? Or Lavitz? I mean, Lavitz might be a pretty decent name. You can name anybody anything you want, really. Sometimes, I mean, a lot of the time, we all are on the internet using, like, aliases. You know, I always introduce myself as Battlescar 1313, but I wasn't born that name. So everybody starts walking away. And if you notice the way the NPCs are going, they're just going off the screen from the top left and top right. Okay, we got zoned in and out of an area. Alright, be right back. Red Mario 13 Nikki 36 says, poo after 1 week of, Chocobo hot and cold. He's back, and it's been a while for this game, too. If I do it on the PS5, I got a new strategy I'm going to do, okay? Enemy drops. Now listen, they're 2% to 12%, okay? Those are the two odds that I'm looking at for the items within this game. Oh, you got the cash. I know what you're talking about, actually. Kashusha or something? Kashush. Let me think, where do I want to go? Dream Castle, Story, Training Center. Alright. I know where the training center is. You got the 3 pinwheels, and you can buy Wing Edge, can't you? Okay, so I'm going to try and get into every room as fast as possible. Oh. Gongle. For Yuffie being the ninja with the shurikens, I can't help but to think it's always been Final Fantasy. Like, the thief actually is not a ninja, but it has potential like a ninja. Ninjas are usually double wielding Gigantors, like, and damage, like, and they got speed as well, but they lack defense. But Yuffie, when she doesn't have a regular shuriken she can throw, she has like twin-sided shuriken or something, where it says, I'm just below 60 hours into the game. Only thing left to now is to get some Grand Dragon cards in Lumblum City off that lady with apron. Also go. Alright, I'm supposed to find my teammates. So this was like the end of this area when I first got here. Oh. You also got a frog card. How, do you know Tetramaster? Does all the opponents unlock on disc 4, or can you unlock them like early? Like if you're in Trino disc 1, is all of the tournaments that usually the what do they call it? Trino tournament? No, not Trino. Yeah, Trino tournament. All of them unlocked on disc 1, or do you gotta unlock them like through story progression? Huh, that's an interesting thing. I did not know that, really. I wonder what happens on disc 1, 2, and 3. I know you can visit it pretty much anytime you want. Okay, so I found Albert. Then I go and find... I can go to the left. No, that was the left tower. I can go to the right tower. If I skid across the wall on this, it makes dart lag and running. Okay, up to the tower. This was the princess's room. The good princess, she was never evil. So red says some you can get in disc 3, but only once you have the blue Narcus and Hilda grade or guard 3. Actually, I don't know if there's any more other rooms in this castle. I think not talk to everyone. That was just on the note. And then I can go to a water city. Yeah, it's based on story progression, but all are unlocked in disc 4. That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe on disc 3 or disc 2, you might be able to unlock certain tournaments, but I don't really know the specifics behind it. If they were made, if cards had any in-game reason to collect, that would be one thing, and it would be a good game. But like, what would the player need from cards? Like, do you get accessories or equipment, potions? Like, when trading them in, all I'm saying is cards don't give anything. They're not really there for a reason. Are you afraid of it? No, I just don't like techno. You would if you had robot ears. I was watching Grandma's Boy. Oh, we gotta get some party members out, and I gotta remember I don't have to do everybody's additions. Do I leave? Okay, so I'm supposed to be at a party. Let's go in here and see what's in this room. We've already been here, but we haven't seen this. we get a dress, huh? I remember he was like, I'm a professional dancer, and I'm like, yeah. All the girls in this game have like legs. Somebody mentioned that in earlier streams of my Legend of Dragoon playthrough, and they're like, if we got a remake, it would be just to look at like all their legs. And it's true. I mean, Legend of Dragoon, like, video games now, they just need, like, a part 2 to them that's exactly like 10-2 or something, but, like, better story and better, like, whatever they were doing. Because, like, yeah, The people need something to sink their time into. Let me think about this real quick. What am I doing? Talk to Maru. Alright, we'll try and dance. Maru's leading. Alright, Albert. I really wish there was back-to-back bosses in this game. The closest we got was Drake and Shirley, and with Shirley you didn't have to fight. Alright, Hashel, I didn't see you. You were blended in with the background. Congo's there too. Okay, I was just being blind. They were still like decoration. I don't know. Congo only has 3 editions, and his last one is pretty good. So normally he starts out slow, but he ends up being pretty fast on editions, at least. Red says, you got the card, perhaps Feather Circle. Alright, so that was everybody, right? Mr. Dart. Oh. Miss Rose needs you. Okay. Take me from the party. This is the background to Belum Garden when Quistis and Squall were sitting there chilling. Is it not? This is the secret hideout. A little bit different, but like, it is. A little bit of different story. Okay, let's just go. I don't even know who Dart's hugging right now. It's, you know, it's one of those things. Don't ask, don't tell. It's like working at a hotel. Don't ask, don't tell. Do you want to save now? Sure. But I'm saving right here. Please insert disc 3. Maybe I get a trophy for this? I don't know. But I'm on my PS4, so I can upload the trophies. Yeah, I do. Platinum Shadow. I thought I already got that. I think it's a gold or a bronze. My eyes aren't that great. Oh, we're going into a boat. Okay. The boat. Is this the Queen Fury still? Chapter 3, Fate and Soul. Okay. This is where I wanted to be. This might be a spot where I can get Armor of Legend, which is the most expensive armor in the game, I think. And it can be equipped by anybody. And it's like, you know, just generally known as being the best armor in the game. Some players, like everybody that's played this game, will say that it's so overpowered that you just shouldn't even buy it because it's so good and it will protect you through all your trials. There's the Stardust. Okay. It's gonna take me a little bit. There are shops. Some story here. I would have liked if this actually had Final Fantasy creation in it. Yeah, it sort of does, but me and Red Mario, I pointed out to him, I said, when Dart summons his Red Dragon, that Red Dragon looks like the Ragnarok airship in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, dropping something already. Okay, skip house. Alright, there's Stardust. Okay, it's just somebody's house, alright. Sorry for barging in. This should increase this. Okay, no, this is not the area where we can buy a bunch of the gear I'm looking for. Here's just a shop, so I gotta find out a puzzle. Will you sell me something? No, so that's a weird shop. Because, like, there's two ways to enter it, and one of them is obsolete. Alright, we'll go back in here, see if there's anything in here. Okay, there's no ferry yet. I think I gotta go to the end. Whoa, 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 zoning. If I go to the end and sleep, maybe, I mean, I'll get full health, but maybe that's where I'm supposed to be. There's a boat. Okay, cool. What? I guess I had to choose the different option. Alright, Red says, once I get those 6 Grand Dragon cards, I can back up this save file. Also, Final Fantasy 1 went so well yesterday, I got the airship. Okay. Yeah. But you can replay games. I have a hard time replaying them. Walk away. Okay, I'm on a boat. It says boat go left is what I gotta do. Says I can go shopping. He said, read on his Final Fantasy 1 playthrough. He says, I'm only level 20 before the Citadel of Trials, and that's low level because the class upgrade. I actually level 20, 22, 21. Yeah. She's already got this sword. That helm will not help him. Combat boost will not help. What's that? Attack? Ooh. Do I already have one of these? I mean, that's a pretty good one, right? I'll leave it alone. To the mayor's house. He's the one that really didn't want me to have a boat. I don't think he did. I think they told people, look, if you see those people, the warriors, don't give them a boat. Don't let them in this town or anything like that. I think that's kind of more how it went down. Or the story of my heroic deeds, it's something, I guess. Isn't there a benefit to staying a low level for the class upgrade? Not really, no. The only thing it really does is affect your level stat, and it helps build MP for your mages and other characters like that couldn't have used magic. Like, I've never really heard of stat maxing in Final Fantasy 1. I got the Pixel Remaster. I could literally go through with 0 EXP on and try and do it and wait until I get the class upgrade to level up. But that would be next to impossible to do because Final Fantasy 1 can have a difficulty spike even if I was just boss after boss, because face that can turn encounters off as well. So the level 1 no encounters Final Fantasy games, yeah, they're doable. I've seen people get through most of them. Like in Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 9, there's ways to literally be default level all the way until the end. In Final Fantasy 10, they're like, oh, getting to level 99, sweet. So now we're going to give you spear levels. Hold on, let me think about something. Mayor's house, sleep, right. Oh, hold on. Not yet. I really hope there's something up here. There's no exit or anything, so no, there wasn't. What's up here? Nothing. You ready to stay here? Yes, we are. I don't think there's any benefit in low level game. There's no max stats. Well, sort of, because the NES version you could only get up to level 50. Level 50 was the max level you could be in Final Fantasy 1. But in the PS1 version and beyond, and that was changed to 99. So even though I would wait and try and do a low level game because you can, I never did a low level game because it doesn't do anything when you class change. It just upgrades your characters a little bit, and there's no way to maximize it on it. But here we got another big story event. But with Fuzzfinger Gamer, I like his playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, and it is kind of true. Like Square Enix has like the technology and the ownership of Final Fantasy VII, and they can't do full voice acting, updated graphics of Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, like if I was to come out with like a Final Fantasy VII patch, it would be break HP limit, break MP limit, break damage limit, and then it would be those would be purple independent materials. Some of the support spells I would add would be aura materia. When you link to it with other materials, it would fill up the limit gauge when you attack enemies with it. Like Aqua, I'd definitely have Aqua as a spell. Aqua 2, Aqua 3. Same with Arrow. Arrow 2, Arrow 3. So that's like 6 materials right off the bat that I think would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mess with magic or summon. I really don't think there's anything that I could add to it. I'd make it to where the whiff item glitch was gone. And then I would make it to the where you can recruit Sephiroth, because face it, you get a lot of his replicas and stuff like that, like his replica of sword, and so you get somebody's autograph. There's a lot of items out there. Say you collected them all, we could create, or Square could create a way to make that Sephiroth clone in your party. Also resurrect Aerith. Wouldn't be the worst thing in gaming history at all. Then like once you like even start after the final battle, like all the enemies get like very, very, very much upgraded. And like since in Final Fantasy VII you had the high wind, in Advent Children he didn't have the high wind. He had Cheryl, the latest model. So I had to clear my throat. Right, Mayor's house, sleep, alright. Room with slide. So I think there's a room with a slide on it. Oh, yeah, I think it's up here. Or no, this is the Huh. Fine. To the clinic. Let's see what this clinic is good for. Hold on. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go right here. This will be the room with the slide in it. Nope. Well, yeah, it is. And he goes down the slide. Okay, we wanted to come down here because there's a Stardust. And yeah, now we have 37 Stardust and plenty of room to move. So I actually don't think there's a boss anytime soon, but that's not the biggest problem. We'll be around enemies that attack more often. Okay. Leave town is my note. Let's go to the front, I guess. Now, where was it? It was a hotel or something. To the hotel. I've already been on the boat. I just need to leave town, and then there will be a forest. When I get to the forest, I have to look for a chest immediately. But I have covered most of the max stats in Final Fantasy's Red. The only one that actually surprised me last year was that there was a way to do it in 9. Maybe there's a way to do it in Final Fantasy 1, but I just doubt it. Because when they increased the level from 50 to 99, they made the bonuses of stats actually max out at like high level. So there wasn't really any getting to it. Hold up. There's got to be a way out of this town, right? I wouldn't be too sure about that. Leaving town might be a little difficult. I tried to read what you're saying. The upgraded glasses. Okay, so we're gonna use Thief. No, hold on. We're gonna use Monk as an example here. The Monk, it starts out as a black belt. So the next thing you want to do is, hold on. How do I get out of this town? Okay, so everybody has leveled up 299 as a thief, gotten certain stats. Then they level up 99 times as low as they could have with a ninja. But the monk, everybody knows that the black belt struggles harder on lower levels than a monk does. The black belt, I'm going to say it again, has a harder time on lower levels than the monk. Really, there's nothing out here. Can I take this out? This boat? I'm going to go back into the inn, because that was a thing beforehand. Alright, seems like nobody's doing anything. There's a save. Crap. I've tried everything else. Maybe this boat can get me out of town. Why would I go to the front? Oh wait, let's just see where it takes me. Alright, this is a shop. That's awesome. This is the item shop. To the house on the right. No. Let's check the item shop. I'm kind of curious of something. I don't want to spend a lot of gold. Depetrifier and a thunderbolt. What are these? Healing fogs. Completely recovers HP. Okay, we'll just leave that alone. Let's go to the left here. Something's not adding up in this town. There's no freaking exit. So, that shop exit down there. And that green arrow. Just reading it all. Come on, NPC, let me through. Is there not a way to get the heck out of here? Yes, we are. This will get me out. Hopefully, I can go into a forest from here. What is square? New monster, new XP, new everything, and my computer just went to sleep. Crap. Alright, let's try this. 94 damage. It's not that bad. She's got automatic addition.
Die. Hard blade.
Let's see how much EXP this gives. 63 and 24 gold. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh crap. Can I not get on that? Sorry, this is not the controls for me. Why can't I go up there? Okay, I can't go up there. It's not letting me. I really hate this. Man, it's 2 stories. If I could have went north on that intersection, I just didn't see it. Missed. So Congo has the bandit shoes, which makes him less completely useless. Less completely useless, yeah. I like that. Going in here. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, I can go up. Cool. Let's just see what town it is, because if it's something that I don't want to be in, then yeah.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
If this is not the best edition, Madness Hero for Dart, then I don't know what it is, because it's got a lot of good additions there. He actually doesn't even need to do his addition because it's maxed out. Dart is, yeah, he's good. Alright, let's see what this place is. City of Fueno? Let's enter. Yeah, this is the place where Rose and Dart got separated and met up with the group again. Okay. That's not the exit I'm looking for. So that means I gotta go all the way back to this area. And I need to find the world map. There's only one spot that I could plan to go to. And that's on the boat, by the mayor's house, and going up. Red says, my plan for Final Fantasy 1 next time is to do the Citadel of Trials, go to Dragon Caves, and then go from there. Yeah.
Yes! Go! Hero!
Once Congo gets his other edition, we'll be able to level him up better and wear equipment better. So I need to exit the right area of this. Alright, I am in here. I have left and I have found nothing. Hopefully my boat's still back here. Because I've been up there, there's nothing there. Let me just reassess this. So yeah, there was nothing here. In here though, there's a place to sleep, and yeah, hopefully we can find an exit out of this area. I'll go get my boat. So I'm going to go to the upper right, then up, and that should lead me out of town, hopefully. See, upper right. In a minute I'll be able to tell you the enemies and enemy drops and stuff like that we gotta go through. See, if I go right, I think I gotta go to the front, but let's just go to the right and then see. Yeah, this might be it. I'll be. Here we go to the freaking forest. There will be a chest right in the first screen. Somewhere around here. We'll find it. Oh, I will have a boss fight in this area. Cool. I think I gotta fight like a lycanthropy or something like that. Or maybe some like weird. We'll see. I made a good choice bringing Kongol because all these enemies are weak to earth. And he's earth based.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die.
Die.
More.
Hard blade.
Hearted blade. Oh, he's using magic, menacing. Oh, missed. Missed.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Wooing. Is the bird flirting with my teammates?
Die. Hard blade.
Alright, chest. Down on map, okay. I'll find this. Ooh, we got an angel's prayer. Speaking of which, let me just go over here real quick. Look at something. We have the Dark Elf, which will drop De-Petrifiers. Flying Rats drop Angel's Prayer. Forest Runner drops Recovery Ball. Moss Dresser drops Healing Fog. And Attack Ball gets dropped from Wounded Bear. Okay, so there is indeed a chest here in this area. I don't care if I have to fight. I really don't. Here's a chest. There's no stardust. Dark Elf.
Die. Hard blade.
He is, I think, Thunder Elemental. $41,000. It's a good number. Yeah, let's do this. D7 amulet. Makes me immune to petrification or something. Then I'll just continue and complete this dungeon, because why not? The first exit I want to do here is the left one. There's going to be one by the save point, and I don't want to take it yet. Okay, this one is Earth Elemental, so I could bring Albert in and deal quite a bit of damage that way. Let me actually look at this. We got 2 Wind Elementals, 2 Earth damaged, and 1 Dark. Hold on, I can't mess up on combos. He's the one that's leveling up his edition. Rose is too, I think. Because once Rose reaches max level on this edition, her very final one gets unlocked. But yeah, if I didn't have my dragon level up for Dart, doing this edition would have done it. We're getting good EXP. Anybody close? Rose is close to leveling up, and she might get a good addition after that. So I could have went right. I don't want that path, but going here instead. Alright, go in here. Okay, I know where I'm at. I had to play Strangers of Paradise, and I loved going through the story again as the Warrior of Light, Jack Garland, because Garland gets like a pretty good guy start in the world, and by the time the Warrior of Light, which they should have actually given an actual name to,
Hard blade.
literally, besides Dissidia, the Warrior of Light is in the PS1's edition. I think it was Dawn of Souls. Or it was just Origins. I forget which one it was. Had a little cutscene with somebody in the Warrior of Light. It was the Warrior of Light. Everybody thought it was Garland because your warriors and your mages don't look like that. But he ended up being ported into Dissidia and other fighting games, and like we all know him just as Warrior of Light. Origins has the cutscenes. Okay, so it's Origins. Oh, don't. Alright, just talk to a kid. Okay, so whichever one was on a PS1. I know the other version was on Game Boy Advanced. Finally, I got a freaking boss fight. This will level most of my characters up. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna go around. Filled with monsters. Oh, I had to sneeze. Alright, here's a chest. depetrifier. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I do have a boss fight coming up. And I think I know where it's at. 156 compared to, yeah, that's half itself.
Yes. Go.
This gives like the most SP and it gives 100. So it seems like no matter what I did, how many times I over leveled, my characters would still underperform under new terrains difficulty. Cause I'm sure like if I was level, I don't even know what level I am actually. I haven't really thought about it for like the whole entire game. I'd say I'm in my 20s, I'd say, I don't know.
Yes. Go. Hero.
I know my Dragoon levels pretty much. Most people are level 3. I'm in my 20s. Rose will level up next fight, so just gotta wait for her. I'm gonna look at my additions, see where I stand in this. So yeah, I knew he was there. She's leveling up. Wow. Okay, where do I want to go?
Die. Hard blade.
Wooing. It worked. Okay, that was a good move.
Yes. Go.
It was either that or Dragoon Spirit special with all my characters.
Yes. Go. Hero.
I think I know what I have to do actually. There she is. No new addition. That sucks. Alright, cool. This is where I need to be. Hold up. We should advance. Here we go. Since Dart has the highest Dragoon level, he's going to do the honors of using his special. That means that I don't have to really worry about everybody else, and we get to see some new attacks. I plan to hit him hard, a lot with Astral Drain, but most of the time hit him pretty hard. Because I do not have a Curer at the moment. Okay. I don't know if this does short mode. It doesn't. Superhero 60 SSK says hello. How you doing, Superhero 60? Okay, so what can I promise this boss? 50%, 75%, 125% off. Just going to point out again that this dragon that Dart has looks identical. Well, not identical, but same frame as Ragnarok Esper. Ragnarok in Final Fantasy VIII. That is Ragnarok. It looks like it. It's too much like it to not be. Okay? It's just way too much. The whole fighter jets, all of it. It's just too identical. Hit it for 783 damage though. That was pretty nice. With him, Superhero 60 says it has not. I have not been playing Overwatch 2 lately. Hope you're feeling pretty good though. I mean, if not, you're getting better. Overwatch 2, never played that one, Superhero 60. So that's an attack from Kongol. He'll be out of Dragoon form. And out of MP, I think. Okay, I do need to cure. I do have to look forward to this platinum because this game, for two versions of it, the PS4 and the PS5, there's 2 platinum trophies I can get from them, and they're easy to get. Like, I don't think anything's gonna stand in my way from a platinum trophy. Ooh, that was just 102 HP. I might have to, like, Astro Drain, spam it. I know Congo can cure HP. You have been playing Overwatch 2 since day one. And you need a very long break from Overwatch. Probably, you know, it's not hard. It's not bad to take a break from something. Yeah, keeping Rose alive is my priority. I think that Dart character, however he got his name, I don't understand how Dart got his name, but he can attack with a Dragoon. She's only got 1 charge after this, so 1 more Astro Drain, or if I got a better item, then I use it. If I do, there's this real funny one that I found of hers. I'll see if I can use it. Maybe. Yeah, I am on a break from Final Fantasy 1 through 16. I don't really have anything left to do in Final Fantasy. I just really went in there and did the best I could. Okay, we can do this. Demon's Gate. I don't want to sound mean, but where does this animation come from? It drops from somewhere, and I'm just curious for all Rose fans out there what they think about this spell. Just, I mean, is that poop? Like, who knows? It's kind of weird. And then she gets sliced into two. It's definitely one of the weirder spells I've seen in the game. Did it hit the enemy? This should end it. He gets a free perfect because he's the one at Dragoon.
Die. Hard blade.
Yeah, you don't have to do that to Demon's Gate. I don't have to get Omni Slash to beat him. But it is a possibility. Like, I've seen his video where he's like, Demon's Gate gave him nightmares as a kid that he couldn't get out of the Temple of the Ancients. I've been there, okay? And there's a place you can level up. And there's free heals by the ancient guy. So just hear me out. The place isn't that hard at all. It just takes a little bit of prep work. But Omni Slash on disc 1 is the same as Lionheart disc 1. It really is. It's exactly the same thing. One's popular, one's not that popular. Omni Slash is really popular, as in, like, everybody knows that that's a Final Fantasy attack. They don't even really need to know who does the attack. They just know that Omni Slash is a thing. Lionheart, they know is a gunblade because of 13. So when you speak of Lionheart, they're like, oh, Lightning's gunblade. And you're like, no, Squall's Lionheart. Oh, that his last name? No, his weapon. His name is Leon, not Squall anyways. Red Mars says you only need GP. Now you need GP and the right equipment. Let's see. Maru and Rose will leave my party.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Oh yeah, with the Final Fantasy port they should do for the PS5 or PS6. Not only can you recruit Sephiroth and Aerith clones, but you'd have enemy scale up, Aqua and no, it would be water and wind materia with Aqua 1, Aqua 2, Aqua 3, or Arrow, Arrow 1, Arrow 2, Arrow 3. It would have bonus dungeons with item glitch fixed. The enemy skills would be able to grow one another after you master them. Instead of having like a 4 set, now you can have like a an 8 set. So then the underwater materia, I could go back into Final Fantasy lore, try and figure out something. But yeah, I'd make the underwater materia level up Barrett's missing score.
Hero!
If she's gonna leave, and so is Maru. Oh, hold on, everyone. Okay. Just going to ignore the weird phone call I just got. Let's close. So close. He's got 5 Shattering Ring, which that can work. Rose is leaving the party. I'm going to chill her for a second. Replace. He's got power wrist. What does this say? Oh yeah, this is. She goes away. And I'm going to be at one of the coolest shops in the whole game. But I'm also going to be at one of the longest cutscene heavy portions of the game as well. By the time I get to the next town, you'll see there's going to be like so much story, and I'm not going to really get lost as much either because there's no Stardust. And yeah, barely had to find any chest. There's a chest in the temple, and there's 2 chests in the next temple. Okay, so I've already set up my party how I wanted it to be. Let's try and exit out here. Yes. This is such a good place. Yeah, it's a way like to cheese the enemy, you're right. But it's not very difficult to defeat the enemy. Maybe at low levels, yeah, I get it. But when you're up against the Proud Claude, like, I'll fight it. Alright, Armor of Legend. Yes. I want it for him. For him. And him. And I can afford one more. This will be 4 of them. I don't see any reason not to. So I take it Shannon's already got one, Hashel's already got one. Let me see what I can sell. Well, let me re-equip everybody. Hold up. Because I'm going to get rid of quite a bit of stuff. Chainmail, it's not going to help. Armor of Legend, Cascade, Iron, Shoes. Yep, I don't got anything better than that. Chainmail will boost magic defense. Sparkle dress. Yeah, we just had that on. Okay, let me think about what I want to do. Sell. Lion fur, I'm getting rid of that. Warrior, doesn't have any in-game description. Sparkle chest, dress, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Solid, I was looking forward to getting rid of. Same with Night Helm. Jeweled, it seems like this is just good enough to keep once. We don't need anything else. So items here. No, buy items. Alright. Completely recovers HP. That's pretty useless. Healing Rain and Healing Breeze. Alright. Yeah, there's some stuff that I would have done with a real release of Final Fantasy VII. Mostly just listen to what the community was saying. Okay, number one thing though, when this comes to shove, give her the sparkle dress, the jeweled crown, and the worst accessory that you have in your inventory. She's going to be leaving. So we're going to give her a poison ring. Soft boots from using arrow. Okay. Really double down on this. You do not want to lose her and her have good gear. So yes, there will be the very big scene here. And yeah, there's going to be like back-to-back cutscenes pretty much. Which is pretty cool because, you know, back in the day, you lived to see the next cutscene. This was fresh animation. You had to wait in line for this game to come out, or like for your game to come out to see the cutting animation that like is gonna like pave the way to Phantom in the future. But here it's pretty different. We go from cutscene to cutscene, but you got additions too. So most of the time I'm actually okay, that's not the thing. Okay. PS1 voice acting and everything.
The divine tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator saw, descended from the sky. And his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree. The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world with life. The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Alright, I was on the phone. My mom wanted to know some stuff. Now, I am lost. Hopefully we can go this way. All she wanted really was to know if she wanted to go shopping earlier this morning. The ceremony's going on. There's crap to do in this town, man. Besides your shops, what good are you? Literally nothing's in here. That's something like Legends of Dragoon can do, is make some of these pointless rooms have a meaning to them. Finally, I think I found a place I need to go. Oh yeah, the librarian. I won't be able to get a cutscene until after I played as Maru. Yeah, like I was thinking, we got 15 minutes left of the stream before I get 2 hours. I should probably get to the end of this village place. Alright, something else I want to do over time is get a GPU upgrade to the new PC. I gotta talk to each one of my party members. Remember, some of them, Maru and Rose, went off. So here's Albert. The only person left that I haven't talked to is Shanna. Can't wait for The Boys season 5 to come out. It's gonna be really good. I bought season 1, 2, 3, and 4. But 4 I don't like as much. Then I used to get like really into the Heroes TV show. It's about superheroes too, or superpowers. And how Siler and all them go, yeah. Oh, Shannon's right there. Go down the ladder. Alright, so there's this thing called a Moonchild, and they can be killed once every like 100 and something years. And the black monster tries to kill it. Divine moon objects are there. We've seen the Dragon Buster, there's the Dragon Block Shield. Oh no, Dragon Block Staff, I think is what it's called. Oh no, that guy was glowing. Let me go and talk to him. Yeah, moon objects, Dragoon and Dragons.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the Legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, the Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the god's fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoon's cause. And at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Wingleys perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
I know somebody, Moonchild, that is really obsessed with it. And there's a girl, Miranda, that's gonna join our party pretty soon, which is kind of weird because I always knew Moonchild from the Neverending Story, where Sebastian goes out and gives the Empress her name, which is Moonchild, and yeah. Okay, we're going here, going there, going everywhere.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild. The legend says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moonchild. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
I gotta do as Rose. It should be like a very simple task. Alright, we'll go. There is no chest, it doesn't say. No, I go straight as a different another character. I have a computer. I think I've had many computers. The number one thing I can say about computers is don't ever download anything like a movie or a game or a TV show or God forbid other stuff. But and your computer will last for like years. Like mine's almost lasted 10 years just because I don't download stuff to it. Like music or anything like that. And it goes through system restores. Like when it does break, I'm like, oh well, you know, I just system restore it. This is 18 years ago. Alright, in her section here, there will actually be some stuff to interact with. Mainly some chests. Wait, no, there is no chest as Maru, I don't think. They're not Dragoons, they're Winglies. And yeah, Maru was a Ringly. She could fly without being a Dragoon. Okay, which way do I go back? Cutscene. Alright. Yeah. 45 minutes ago I said this would be cutscene heavy, and yes, this whole place kind of does get like that. The next video I'll be able to backtrack, get some more gear, some of that armor of Legend. I mean, I like it. it is the best. Everybody will say it is. As long as you get the combo, yeah. Of the legend gear. Okay. Come on now. I need to play the game, not have the game play itself. It's playing itself. This is when, like, kids, when we were young and we were playing this game, they're like, okay, time to go to bed, or time to turn the game off, time for dinner. And, like, everybody's like, hold on, I do not want to do this all over again. Because I mean, it's been a while since I saved. Alright. Come on now. I actually misspelled his name, or misread his name as Grandpa or something like that. But, come on, game. Quit playing yourself. All I've been doing is mashing the X button. And they said Final Fantasy 13 was linear. Okay. Okay, more cutscenes. Now I think I can move around the city a little bit, and we're almost done with this long story. Yes, it's been mostly like about 20 minutes of just pure story grinding, mashing X. 20 minutes. I could have done Ghost Ship Chaos twice. I have a computer, but I also have a spare computer in the back room. Alright, But you want a gaming computer, and those are like really expensive. There's only one place I haven't been yet that I wanted to go to. I think it is this way. Alright, well, we still got something to do then. Yeah, but I'm a gaming nerd. I've looked at the computer prices. Now, with gaming PC, most usually get custom ones that they build. I know, they get graphic cards, they get, well, one that's operable. Because some get computers, yeah, you could try on it, but it's just going to lag the entire time. Let's try this. Yeah. I got a computer that's optimized for gaming, but I haven't found a use for it yet. I also got a headset and a microphone. Well, the microphone was supposed to be from my AI dot, and I could just talk to it with that microphone. Let's see, I've been most places already. There's a ceremony going on. Nobody's saying anything about that to me. Oh, here we go. Okay, then yeah, the two chests are going to be in a temple. That's cool. Now I know where I'm at. So we teach everybody about what's going on, is what pretty much is going on. Still mashing that X button though. Some of these people have seen the black monster themselves, but they don't get suspicious of anybody in like the darts party. Okay. Come on, game. I'm pretty sure Fuzz does console gaming. Oh no, he does do mods, doesn't he? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could get like CPU, um, and stuff like that for my computer. I just don't see the use in it when I got consoles. Like right now, I'm playing like a 10-year-old PlayStation 4 and like a 20-year-old PlayStation 3 and like a 30-year-old PlayStation 2 and 1. Some stories never end. They go on and on. I mean, also, that is a cool dragon. I think that's the silver dragon, the divine dragon. Of course, Lloyd would be interested in something like this. Alright, Maru joins back. Now I can get past that ceremony place and get some chests. So come on, story. Right, I'm right there on that screen, actually. I'm in the streets. As much as it looks like everybody's chilled indoors, they're not. There's no plate in the sky. We'll go over equipment later. Okay, there's 2 chests here. Maybe. Let me try this again. There it is. Alright, angel prayer. To the left here. And here's another chest. Go back here. Let's try this part right here. Yeah, that dragon's gonna be quite a big pain in the butt if it gets to Lloyd. He's gonna possess that faster than Kuja did Bahamut. Alright, here we go. This is where I need to be. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we were just introduced about the Moonchild, and now, there's his sister Miranda. What do they call her? Like, let me see if I can get it. So there's Queen Theresia. Queen Theresia. Second Sacred Sister. First Sacred Sister Miranda. Her other sister is Luana. Okay, this place will try and trick me up here. Make me want to go into a different spot than I'm supposed to. I think I'm having pizza tonight. The ultimate pepperoni pizza from DiGiorno. Yeah, I'm a home cooked guy. I cook my own food. But with a pizza, I can do a workout session. Yep. Oh, Lloyd already has the Dragon Buster. So the Dragon Block staff is like our only hope. And, you know, it'll all work out in the end. Yeah. I get the Rising Crust, and I can eat half of it, and then I work out. Because the moment I start working out with my weights, man, food just digests so easily in me. It's insane. Like, I used to get real tired after I ate, and then I started working out. Now it's like every time I eat and then I lift weights, well, I'm going to have to eat again. And now I got to check and watch what I eat. So I've been on a water diet. I've been, right now, just trying to be as healthy as I can. And pre-diabetic, so I can't drink hardly anything but water. My doctor said, drink only water. Then with fruit and veggies, yeah, I got to watch out for that for a little bit, but it's not that bad. The fruit I got to watch out for because like I used to eat a lot, and I'm talking about a lot of fruit. And, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, drinking only water sucks. So I told her, I was like, you'd have to, you know, take me in and teach me how, because like I usually live on tea and occasional soda. But now that I'm on only water for like a whole month now, I really, really crave caffeine so bad that I'm willing to do desperate things like eat sugar or candy bar. All of that stuff sounds good just because I'm not drinking any sugar or eating it any at all. Yeah, the weather actually messes with me. I've completely passed out the last 2 days, where I'm sitting here in my apartment, and then all of a sudden around 10 or 2, I'm like, I'm getting a nap in. And all that nap does is make me want to stay up all night. And I can't do that. I gotta be up in the mornings. So just like that, Shannon lost her Dragoon form, and she's not going to be allowed in our gang because our gang is only for Dragoons. It's not Legend of Dragoon and Shanna, it's just Legend of Dragoon. Her legend is not over, it's just she's had it. Yeah, I've had headaches, I've had homicidal thoughts, I've had just normal caffeine withdrawals. I was drinking a lot of soda, then I drank a lot of tea, and now I had to drink a lot of water. I used to drink the V8 Splash and the V8 other stuff. Hold on, let me get my party members. Okay, that should work. But I can't drink juices or anything with starch in it. I'm pre-diabetic, so as long as I follow my doctor's orders, I can avoid being a diabetic. She's just like, at the rate you're going, you'd end up with diabetes. And I was like, okay, well, I'll follow your thing and stay away from all the fruit and stuff and the sugar. But it doesn't help. Well, number one thing, not drinking soda and tea and all that, and nothing with sugar in it, I have less mucus, and my mouth does get drier than usual. But yeah, we'll start here. We'll save 33 hours to 35. So yeah, it was like 2 hours. We do have a new party member, Miranda. She's Dragoon level 5 already, so she kind of signs up as like a master. He's wearing an amulet, Ultimate War God. I don't know if I want to see that or not, because like Beatrix is respected by me, and having Steiner use her sword would kind of be weird. Oh wait, let me see. So she still needs to level that up. Okay, we're still good. Alright, so that's the video. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. There's no way I was going to cut that at 2 hours because I was in the middle of a whole bunch of cutscenes. But that's it. And now I had the option to hunt for gold, get some more Dragoon armor for my characters and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good time hanging out with you, Red, Superhero 60. But I'll see y'all next time. Have a good day and good night.